Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Looking at the crystal ball here, I saw a dragonfly. Very interesting. If it's the spirit animal dragonfly, a dragonfly usually symbolizes, just like the butterfly, it symbolizes transformation. At the same time, when I look at the butterfly, this is a certain energy that is moves very fast, very mobile. One who is full of energy. They can be sort of immobile for one moment, and then they could suddenly zoom and go to another part of the place where they are in just a few seconds. So they are capable of just being still, and oftentimes people will not notice them, but they can immediately fly also. They can immediately zoom. They can even also gently touch the surface of a pond. And when you look at it, yes, they are very, very versatile. They can allow themselves to be sort of less seen by people. They are the thing that comes to my mind is usually beautiful things. They usually do not try to get other people's attention. They don't try to attract things. They just happy just being themselves. Those who also maybe know that they are beautiful, or they don't try to attract attention. Oftentimes, the dragonfly is like that. It is very attractive, very unique, a very unique creature that it really attracts our attention when we get to see them. But they are not very showy. They're just happy just being quiet, happy just enjoying the beauty of nature. It's like also maybe this is kind of sort of like an energy that we can learn from, wherein you just go through life not trying to attract other people's attentions, just happy to do your thing. But despite of that, there's a certain mystery in them that attracts other creatures towards them. In a certain sense, when you are a child and you see a dragonfly, you cannot help but be attracted to them. The way they fly, the way they look, there's a certain mystery in them that draws us closer to them. And in a certain sense, I feel that's a very important energy that we might want to consider right now. That certain energy of just being quiet, and yet that being quiet and also learning to be who you truly are has a certain energy of attracting people towards them. Okay. And when a person undergoes transformation, they tend to draw people closer to them. And I get to see that somehow this dragonfly is flying through a very gentle pond. There is a stillness somehow maybe in your inner life right now. A certain stillness that maybe makes you more attractive to the world outside. Interesting. Yeah, the pond is very still. Okay, now let us try to see what is our main energy for today. Okay, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. It is applicable to all signs, and at the same time, it is a timeless reading. So if you find yourself watching this one, whatever day it is, that is the time you are meant to see it. Oh, very nice. Prosperity you have here. We have here the 10 of Pentacles. So it seems that the universe is giving you, or maybe already gave you, a certain gift that will benefit not only you, or is already benefiting you, but also for generations to come. When I look at this old man looking at his children and his family and maybe grandchild, no, maybe there's a certain sense of maybe gratitude also to the divine. So maybe it's also important for us to have that energy of thankfulness for today. Maybe when we start today, we can think of at least three things that we can say thank you to the universe. Like, thank you for being born to a family that allowed you to be who you truly are right now. Thanking the divine for, another chance to begin a new chapter in life. Thanking for the divine for the beautiful things that you have received in your lifetime. And I feel right now you have a certain closeness to nature. You see these dogs, they are drawn towards the old man. You might have attained a certain wisdom also in life. It seems like the people around you feel very comfortable in your presence. You have a calming, at the same time, you have also the energy of the dragonfly. You know, the old man, he seems to be very quietly observing everything, not trying to get the attention of other people. Just watching, just like the dragonfly, just flying around but quiet. Be careful for today if you feel cold. No, follow the advice of the old man. He put on something to keep him warm. Okay. So what can we expect for today? Well, I think you will be able to move forward today with energy. We have here the chariot. So yes, you have attained a certain wisdom in life. And I think this wisdom has allowed you to have a very healthy personality that will allow you to move forward today with energy. So for some of you also, some of you might be traveling to the outskirts today. For some of you, you will be moving forward. It's like a new chapter, and it's a very fair weather. Okay, there's a fair weather. Now, the fair weather doesn't have to be the physical one. I mean, you can have a sunny disposition even when it is cloudy. So for me, it's an energy of fair weather. So it can be an interior energy wherein even if it is cloudy, you remain sunny and you remain full of energy. No, I feel there is a certain energy in you right now, maybe a positive one that allows you to move forward. I think you will be able to accomplish a lot today. Yeah, if you put your mind and your heart into it. There's a certain ability for you today to use both your masculine and your feminine. There's a chance also for you to somehow work closely with your shadow part. You know how it is when you are very much in touch with your shadow part. You are able to use your subconscious mind much more, and I feel you will not be burdened too much with shoulds and shouldn'ts. No? The shadow part of us usually are not affected by the shoulds and shouldn'ts. No? The shoulds and shouldn'ts are the regulations being given to us or by the exterior world. Somehow the shadow one has that capacity to follow the inner drummer and not afraid. The shadow part is the one that gives us the courage to be not afraid to do something even if it doesn't seem to be popular in the exterior world. Okay. Yeah. So be in touch with your inner self. No, you seem to be inspired right now and guided by the universe. Again here, the advice here is for some of you, you might be traveling right now to the outskirts. For some of you, you might meet somebody who's matured just like you. Somebody who, when you are together, you will find healing. Somebody who reciprocates your love. Somebody is capable of unconditional love. For some of you, it can be your soulmate. It's like, finally you're here. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, love is in the air. And for some of you, it can be a further deepening of your transformation. If you look at it, the Two of Cups can also be this transformation. You see the parallelism between here. This is the shadow part and your conscious mind, the one that you show to the world. This is the one you show to the world. This is your inner shadow part, which is balance, and they seem to be working together because they are pulling the chariot forward. This can be a symbolism of the the dragonfly that we saw earlier, which is a symbol of transformation. The wisdom of the old man also can show transformation. The giving of equally of the cup of the feminine and masculine part of you can also be a symbolism of transformation. So I feel that at this day, just be open to new things that the universe will teach you about life. I feel you are undergoing transformation right now. For some of you, you might start to have some symptoms again. For some of you, you might have ascension symptoms, like headaches. If you start to have some physical symptoms, don't hesitate to seek consult if you feel you need to. But for some of you, yes, you might undergo again some ascension symptoms. They come and go, but when they come, it somehow is an indirect way of showing you that you are undergoing further transformation. So somehow the cards also shows hints that you are undergoing further transformation in your life, and even the crystal ball also shows that. So yeah, just enjoy the journey, enjoy the discovery that the things that you will discover as you listen and be more receptive to the presence of the divine and your spirit guides right now. So for some of you, you're undergoing healing, maybe healing of your past, at the same time learning new things in your inner journey. So this journey can symbolize inner journey. For some of you, can also be physical journey. And for some of you, you will meet somebody or undergo further transformation towards a wholeness of your person. The cards are very good. They are very positive, and yeah, I think it's going to be a gentle, mellow day for you. And yeah, you can quietly cruise through the day just like the dragonfly, and you exude a certain attractiveness today. I think it's the attractiveness of being unique, the attractiveness of being you, and that certain gentleness and quietness of the dragonfly. Well, this is our interesting tarot reading for Good Morning Tarot for today. Let us now go to the self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip, I think the main message here is listen to your intuition. You are your own best guide. Immediately what I can think of is the dragonfly that we saw in the crystal ball. The dragonfly is very sensitive to the environment. It's when we were children, that one of the challenges that we usually like to do is to try to be able to touch the dragonfly and catch it. It requires a lot of gentleness, a lot of subtlety before you can even touch a dragonfly, because the dragonfly is often very sensitive to the environment. They listen with all their senses, maybe also listen with their intuition. So in a certain sense, yeah, maybe the dragonfly also shows us to listen to our intuition, because even the tarot cards for today seems to suggest that you are undergoing a process of further transformation today. So yeah, listen to your symptoms also. If you feel you need to seek consult, don't hesitate to seek consult. When you look at the Ten of Pentacles, the old man seems to be, still, maybe he was not feeling well. So if you are not feeling well today, don't hesitate to seek consultation if you feel you need to. Okay. Now, the phrase here we have here is, our self-respect tracks our choices. Yes. I mean, if you have a high self-esteem, you esteem yourself very highly, then you will make choices that is beneficial for you. If somehow your self-esteem is a little low, you sometimes forego certain things, and instead of trying to get what you feel you deserve, you will allow others to take it away from you. So somehow there is less assertiveness on that kind of energy. So you need to maybe somehow right now to check how your self-esteem is. Do you think highly of you? If you have a very good self-esteem, you will have strong boundaries also. You will not allow people to take advantage of you. And if ever you will reach out to other people, it is because you would like to share them the joy and the love that you have that is overflowing from you. So somehow your inner energy influences how you will respond to the world. If you deserve that, if you feel that you deserve to be loved, then you will reach out and get that love. Okay, you will not be afraid to get that love. If you have a lower self-esteem, then you will be a little bit shy and not assertive. No? So assertiveness also is also sort of like a gauge of whether you have a good self-esteem today or not. Now, this kind of energy also varies depending on the day. I feel that if we follow the energy of the card and the dragonfly, yes, in a certain sense, you are quietly moving through the day, but at the same time also, I think you will draw people also closer to you because of an inner disposition of knowing that you are loved, and also you loving who you truly are. When you love yourself and not afraid to be different, definitely you will have a certain mystery in you, and it will draw other people close to you. But at the same time also, you have that assertiveness to get what you deserve. But at the same time also, you have that good boundaries not to allow other people to take advantage of you. So your self-respect tracks your choices. So the choices is how you interact with your exterior world, and it's a reflection of what is happening within you. Now, every time we act in harmony with our authentic self and our heart, we earn our respect. It is that simple. Every choices matters. So try to gauge what choices are you making and why are you making that choice. Okay, are you assertive because you feel that you deserve better, or are you shy when you feel you should have that but you are a little bit ashamed of getting it? Gauge your energy right now. Maybe try to see if there is a certain inner confidence in you, a certain appreciation of your unique self and your unique contribution to the world. So maybe this is also a time for you not only to gauge your physical health, but also your inner emotional health, especially your self-concept at this moment. Okay, if you feel your self-concept is a little bit low, you go to the mirror and tell yourself, you are wonderful, you are worthy of love. And if you feel a little bit low and you feel a need to have that inspiration to move forward, you can always look at the mirror and say, every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. At the same time also, if things seems to be not going your way, you can always look at it in a positive way and say, everything that is happening today is for my own good. Everything that is happening today is contributing to my betterment. Well, let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this one. And maybe, yeah, we put it again here. Let us try to see how what is the message from the handbook accompanying this card. Okay. So here it is. Our self our self-respect tracks our choices. Now it says here in the internal self-care. When the body and the heart communicate, okay, when you are in touch with your inner world and at the same time the inner world is in touch with your exterior world, okay, we access what some call intuition and may experience as the gut, okay, your gut feeling. So listen to your gut feeling, okay, be aware of it today. Just as the dragonfly always listens to its gut's feeling, so that's why it's very hard to catch them because they can immediately sense you even when you are meters away. When feelings are felt in the body, in either pleasurable or uncomfortable ways, the spirit is speaking a truth that the mind cannot interfere with. Okay, yeah. You are being, yes, there is a certain way that the spirit can guide us, that even the mind cannot say no. Today, identify a question about an area of life, okay, you've been grappling with lately. Close your eyes and do a light body scan. Be aware of what you're feeling right now. Okay. Bringing your awareness to your whole body, working from toes to head. While meditating on your question, notice how different parts of your body feel. You don't need to know what it means. Rather, as you move through the rest of your day, strive to maintain the awareness of the parts of your body that are still carrying your questions. Your question. See where this leads you in your process. Okay, listen to your body. Somehow they teach us also which part of what are the certain things in your life that you might need to address. Like, for example, if you are having some back pains or pains in your spine, it can be symbolized that you might be carrying too much responsibility right now, that it's you need to sort of maybe delegate some of those responsibilities to others, or maybe take some short breaks. Now let's look at the external self-care. What is your relationship like with your own creativity? Do you think of yourself as a creative person, or is it difficult to connect with creative parts of yourself? Okay, you try to see, gauge your energy today. Do you feel creative? Are you inspired right now to do something different? Okay. Do you regularly engage in creative acts, or does that idea feel foreign or even uncomfortable? Today, challenge yourself to take a daily activity. It could be mundane. It could be mundane as washing the dishes, and embody it as a creative act. This exercise will connect you more deeply with your intuitive nature. Yes, when you are in touch with your intuition, you are able to be more creative. You are able to be more productive. I guess it's because you are able to listen to the inspiration that the universe is giving you. You are able to listen to that inner drummer, and so you are able to express yourself, the true self that you are meant to be. And that true self is very different from the others. There is no other you. So when you listen to your intuition, you are able to express to the world the true you that you are meant to be. And nobody else can compete with you. You're the best you, and nobody can be better than you. So yeah, maybe don't be afraid to be you today. So don't try to be the second best thing. The second best thing is a person trying to be like others. Okay, you try to imitate others. Don't be afraid to be different, and be the best you that you can be today. Well, I hope that this self-care tip has helped you and maybe inspired you to face this new day uh, with confidence and with joy, and also the gentleness of the dragonfly. So for some of you, be aware you are undergoing further transformation. Enjoy the journey. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. I thank you also for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.